Okay, I'm at an outdoor mall right now, and I think everybody can relate with the apocalyptic vibes of being outside lately. This is just not the world that we grew up living in. Like, times have changed. And what does that have to do with the banning of TikTok? Well, I think that people don't go outside anymore. They socialize via social media. We've known that for a long time. And I think you're seeing Instagram die and TikTok really thrive because TikTok goes the next step. It actually connects people via ideas. It's less about the showy mentality of my life is better than yours. And on TikTok, we have this whole vibe of let's share ideas, let's hype one another, let's connect. Also, people are out here on this app creating. This right now may just look like a TikTok video with me waxing poetic, but it's actually me creating. It's creating a vibe, a theme, a storyline around an idea. And then it connects me with other people that agree with my idea. So I saw a news break today that a senator leaked that the reason that they want to ban TikTok is because there are 10 times more pro-Palestinian and anti-Smizrael rhetoric on this app than news outlets alone. That's truly why they want to ban TikTok, because it is creating a movement around these social ideas. And I think more than ever before, we can unify with each other despite our past political beliefs around the banning of TikTok. Because no matter your political persuasion, out here on TikTok, you can create, which is what human beings were put on this earth to do. We were quite literally put on earth to create, not to plug into a capitalist system and make a bunch of money for the man. That is not why we are here. We are here to create. And I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat or whatever, we all have that one thing in common. We are on this app, we are expressing ourselves authentically, and we are creating. So when you come at us and you say, we're gonna take away your right to do that, we can all unify shoulder to shoulder against that. I don't care if you're standing next to me wearing a MAGA hat, but if you are protesting the ban of TikTok, I'm here right next to you, shoulder to shoulder. How weird would it be if TikTok was quite literally the catalyst for burning down all of these old systems of oppression that are no longer serving us anymore? It's like you can take away our healthcare, you can make it unaffordable for us to buy a house, you can take away our maternity leave and make college tuition exorbitant, but you take away our TikTok, we're gonna be out in the streets. Wouldn't it be poetic justice if TikTok was actually the thing that incited the revolution? It was the thing that upended all these systems that are serving the elite and are screwing the everyday man. Because the everyday man has every right to be out here just living and vibing and creating authentically. The old systems are focusing on the interests of the elites, of plugging into the machine and keeping that machine going so that the elites can thrive. And on TikTok, we talk about upending those systems, the war machine, capitalism, being unable to afford basic essentials and living in this world. And I think the elites understand that, which is why they're focusing on TikTok. Because if we continue to connect and overcome barriers of difference that they want to create via political parties or race, but we come out on this app and we are authentically ourselves, we are sharing our stories, we're getting to know people across the aisle that we normally would demonize and put in a box, but we're hearing their stories and we're starting to open our minds to the division that they have perpetuated and come together, we're unstoppable. It would absolutely be just poetic justice if the thing that upends the systems, that gets the people out in the streets, is their attempt to take away our voice, our authenticity, and our right to create, our method and medium to create. So what does this have to do with an empty shopping mall? Well, times are changing. The world landscape is changing around social media. It is quite literally changing around TikTok because people would rather be sitting home making TikToks, sharing ideas, expressing themselves than going to a busy shopping mall. And it's how we come together and it's how we create a new earth, because we're quite literally on this app imagining a new and better way. And just go to your local outdoor mall on a sunny California day when there should be hundreds of people out, when 25 years ago there was hundreds of people out, and just see how much life has changed around this new social media platform that unifies us and helps us to imagine and dream, and maybe even revolutionize society and the world that we know.